Assalamu alaikum everyone, how are you guys doing? In this video I'm going to talk to you guys about how to apply to the Study in Saudi Arabia application. I've done many videos on how to apply to the Medina University. However, the Study in Saudi is a totally new system, so I thought I'd do a video before the deadline, which is December 7th, comes about. In this video, I'm going to go over the documents that are needed. I'm going to go over step by step through my laptop exactly how to apply, the information needs to be filled out, and so on. So I hope you guys enjoy the video, and let's start. First thing that we need to get down before going on the laptop and showing step by step everything is looking at the documents that you guys need in order to even start the applications. But get all the documents ready and then start the application. The application, once you get all the documents, is actually pretty easy. So the documents that are needed are several. First off, you need, and all of these need to be translated in Arabic, okay? So I'm not going to repeat translate in Arabic, translate in Arabic. Every document needs to be translated into Arabic, okay? So let's begin. So here are the documents that are needed. You need a copy of your birth certificate. You need a copy. You need also a medical report and a document of good conduct. Now I'm going to explain these two briefly. Some people have more issues with these than the other ones. In terms of the medical report, you don't need anything fancy. Once you guys get accepted, inshallah, then you will need to get the more specific Saudi Arabian medical report. All you need really is just a basic physical, a medical report from a doctor saying that you're fit to travel overseas. That's what I did. That's what many other students do too. So my suggestion is get a physical, just go to a doctor, do a quick checkup, and have them actually write on the piece of paper saying he is fit to travel overseas. That can help a lot too, just so when you're applying and they see that, okay, he's fit to study overseas, that's all they need really. In terms of the document of good conduct, now, many people have different views. There's ikhtilaf, there's a difference of opinion on how to do this. However, the way that I did it and the most safe way, in my opinion, is to get an FBI background check. This may seem big and scary, but it's actually really not. There's, at least in Chicago, there's something called the Accurate Biometrics. And I'll leave the link down below in the description, but in other states and other places, they have different ones as well. And all you have to do is put your fingerprint, and it'll get an FBI background check. And again, the reason for this is just to check that you have no big, huge criminal records. You didn't kill someone. You're not like Ted Bundy. You're a good, human being, basically. And if it's hard to get the FBI background check, you can get a state background check, a local background check, a police report, anything that really just says that you didn't really go to jail, or that says that you don't have any really recent criminal records available. That's basically what they need. That's basically what they need from you in terms of this document of good conduct. Now the next couple of documents are related to school. So you're gonna have to provide your high school diploma and your transcript. And these are really easy to get. You have to go back to your school and ask if your school was closed, which actually a few students have had that happened. I think if you just go to the state where you live, you can request it from them. I don't know how that works, because I just went to my school and asked, because I actually lost my diploma. And after a week or two, they gave it back to me. Same with your transcript. As I asked the school, they'll provide everything for you. So it's not too big of an issue right there. The other thing that you guys need is a letter of recommendation. Previously, you required 2. Now you just need 1. If you can get 2, that's great. Try your best to get it from maybe an imam, somebody who finished and graduated from Medina University or from Saudi Arabia. That looks a little bit better. And it doesn't really need to say much in there. Some people are like, oh, what does it have to say? It all has to say is that, mashallah, you're a great student. You're ready to be a student of knowledge. You should be accepted to Medina. Whatever, all that stuff. It doesn't really have to say anything specific or huge or whatever, So don't worry too much about that. And those are the documents that are needed. They're not really hard to get. The only thing that might be hard for some students, again, is the medical report and the document of good conduct. And just FYI, those two need to be within 6 months. What I mean by within 6 months is if you're applying, let's say today, and those are older than 6 months, you need to get new ones. That's what it means by 6 months. By the date that you apply, better be safe than sorry. By the date the deadline is, try to have them as little months and dates as possible. That's my best advice. So try leaving those So right now, since we have like a month left or whatever, you can easily get these 2 documents within like a couple of days. So if you have a medical report that's like a little bit old, maybe leaning on 5 or 6 months, then I would suggest getting new ones. Same with the FBI report or the police report or whatever. Try getting new ones. That will be a lot easier. Also, there are also in the application, there are a number of additional documents that you can do, such as maybe your resume. You can also do another letter of recommendation, like an Arabic thing, Arabic, Quran, and I think also like if you finished a university. And all of these again need to be translated. In terms of the translation, I'm gonna give you guys a tip. There's a website called Rush Translations. Those guys are really good. You just, throw the PDF there and they'll translate it for you. However, to be better safe than sorry, and this is something that some students actually did not get accepted just for this reason, on Rush, the website, which I'll leave down in the description below, they'll ask you, where do you want the stamp of the verification of the translation? Now, some students don't really care about that. They're kind of like, oh, I'll just, put it anywhere. No. It's really important that the stamp from Rush, that'd be like a verification stamp that they will put on there, needs to be on the page of the translation. Trust me, this is really important because I know some students who applied and, it says Rush translation, but they put no stamp on there, thinking, oh, well, since it says Rush, who cares? And then when asked why they didn't get accepted, it was because the guy literally said, on the translations, there's no stamp, and we can't verify it. Which is something really small, but you don't want to, risk it. I didn't have to do that, but some other students did not get accepted because of that. So you don't want to risk it. On Rush or anyone who's translating it, you need a stamp or a signature or whatever the case may be. And if you can get a stamp, that's better. And put the stamp on the translated page itself. Hey, so I forgot. You guys also need your father's ID and your mother's ID, a photo of them as well. Why? I don't know. But you do need those. So you need a picture of those. And obviously your passport. I didn't really mention passport. I thought that was obvious. But yeah, so you need your father's and mother's ID as well. And yeah, that's it. Alrighty guys, now since we just finished this portion of talking about all the documents that are needed, inshallah you guys will get the documents, look at any documents that you guys don't have, anything that you need. So as of right now, this portion of the video is step by step how to apply. I'll go on my laptop and you guys will see on my laptop everything that I do from signing up, filling in all the information, and even putting the documents in there. So I'll see you guys there. So, the first thing you guys got to do is type in on Google study in Saudi, and you have this in Arabic. Click on right here. A lot of Arabic here. So we got to change that to English, the strongest language. Just joking. It's the strongest language after Arabic. Anyway, just joking, guys. So you're here, and it says the date. You have till December 7th to apply. So just keep that in mind. So let's go to login. You have to make an account. So go to create a new account. I'm not going to really go over this as much because it's really easy. I'm going to go over to the other stuff that are more, harder and more important. So what you do here is there's national ID, Iqama ID, and other. Don't worry about the other two. Just focus on other. So you put an email down right here, okay? Your nationality and do the visual code. Once this is done, there'll be 2 things that will happen. And I'll show you guys that right now, inshallah. And once you guys do this, what will happen is they will, you have to fill out your father's name, you have to fill out your name, your father's name, your grandfather's name, your family name, and your date of birth. Then they will send you a code or a link, whether through your phone, which you have to put in your phone number here as well, or through your email. And then once you do this, there will come another email right away, an email from them talking to you guys about clicking this link and setting up an email. So you got to go set the password link, just right over here. Set the password link. And this part's really easy. I'm doing it on my phone to show you guys. See right here. Set password. password, whatever the case may be. And then once you do that, so once you guys do this, as you guys see, it's loading. That's it. That's it. Then you go here and you set it, and then you just log in. So we're going to log in right now. Okay. Let's log in with everything right now. And it should work right away after you did the password thing. Okay, it worked. Okay, so now you're prompted right here. Let's go to the main page over here. Actually, let's go to self-service profile. So there's the profile over here with all this information. Forget about this. Once you did this, then you got to go back to the study in Saudi Arabia. Just type it in Google, study in Saudi, because you already signed up with the account. Go to login, and then log in again. Oh, and then it automatically logs you in. You gotta press it. You actually gotta read the, okay. And then there's a privacy notice thing. You actually have to click on it for it to read it, because like, I have to like fake read it. Nobody reads these stuff anyway. It's like the iTunes security code thing. Nobody reads that. So open it up, close it right away. You don't want to read that. You don't even want to look at it. It's not loading. I think scroll all the way down. And then click agree. And then wait for it to load. Go make yourself a hot cup of coffee as it loads up, or make a soup or whatever the case may be, or tea, as some people from England do it. Anyway, so we're here. Now we're gonna go to my profile, my services. That's the first step, my services. So now you guys gotta fill out this information, the contact details and nationality. So we're gonna do American. Origin, you don't have to fill that. Place of birth, whatever, Chicago. Current place of residency, America. Save and continue. Okay, then you gotta fill out all this stuff too. Only things in red you guys gotta fill out. So neighborhood. Twitter, if you guys don't have a Twitter, just type in none. So don't worry about that too much. And then LinkedIn, YouTube. And then next, save. Your data has been saved. So once your data has been saved, now you go into my request and you're going to start a new application. What you do is you go to search for a university. So majority of people I think want to apply to Islamic University of Medina, so we'll just do that. Islamic University of Medina. And then you do apply to study now. Click on that. And now this is your new request. You are requesting to do an application to Medina University. And you guys got to fill out all this stuff, okay? So it starts about like, all this I got to do. I pledge, whatever. I pledge studying University of Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, whatever. Click yes. External scholarship, because you're not internal, obviously. We're outside of this country. Oh, external. Go to save and continue. Now we're getting into the main information. Do you have any comma number? No, because we're not from here. Author and where the visa will be acquired, to say, America or the country, whatever. Reasons for studying in Saudi Arabia: to study the deen, study Islam properly study Islam properly, give a reason. I don't think they really look at this stuff anyway. Then you gotta do some other stuff. Then you gotta do your father's details, your mother's details, your financial details. Identifier details is the person who might be giving you the money. So like, if you're paying for it, or like I say, you have your own money, you're just gonna put your name on here. If it's, say, your father who's paying for it, then you put your father's name, your mother, or whoever the case may be. All right, everyone, there was a glitch in the system, so if it looks a little bit different in the camera, that's why. Let's continue. All right, everyone, so once you did the main information page we went over last time, so you have to do the degree, so you have the diploma, you add qualifications, place of qualification, United States, it'll be on the list, type of, what the hell? So name qualifications, United States of America. Let me just do this. And once you do that, submit. Interest and hobbies. So once you do that, just click next. Save and continue. Again, you can always go back, so not a big issue. Is student fluent in the Arabic language? No. Do you know the language? Yes. Okay. So let's say he knows ink. So, for instance, see, why would they? Oh, why would they have it? Let's see. Ukhra. So if none of these are on the list, you just put Ukhra, which is like another one. They have like, Italian, French, some other stuff. And then let's type it in here, Albanian. It's a native language. Writing, medium, that's by medium. Reading, medium, conversation. So then you get on this page, the university day. This is where you pick the university that you guys want to go into. Now for some people, they have had some issues here on how to actually get into this part, because for some people they won't actually show Medina. And I'll show you guys how to do this, inshallah, right now. Oh, we gotta go back. Made a mistake. Let's go back here. When you go to the third step, qualification, when it says qualification, degree required, you put bachelor's, not diploma. I thought it was diploma because that's what my brother got. He had the high school diploma, but you got to put bachelor's in order to get it. You don't have to actually have a bachelor's in order to apply, but this step 3 is just indicating what do you want to get. Do you want to get a bachelor's or diploma? If you pick diploma, you're not going to have that many school options. Like Medina's not going to be on there. So let's go bachelor's, and then we just got to do all this stuff again. All right, everyone. So once we fix that mistake, we're here, and then we're going to do select university. Go add university. I agree to pay the full fee if the scholarship is right, whatever. That's I'm going to do this. Now you do Medina. Islamic University of Medina. Boom, 1. Let's see. Now, Medina is a free school. They give scholarships, and they actually give you a monthly, they give you a monthly thing. They give you a monthly stipend, so don't worry about that too much. Let's see. I don't know. Let's actually see what my brother wants. So I don't know. All right. So you just click up some of them. It's not a big issue because you end up picking later. So let's go. Okay. Gosh. Okay. So let's click next. So that's one university. That's another university. Let's say if you want to do, for instance, Prince bin Abdulaziz University. So yeah, just pick your majors here, whatever you guys want. This is in Jeddah. You pick King Saud University. This is in Riyadh. College, first year of science colleges, whatever. It's not, you just pick whatever, because later on you pick whatever colleges you want, Sharia, Dawah. Once you get here, that's when you decide. This is not that big of a factor, don't worry about that. Submit. Do you want to allow your data to the rest of the university if all jars are active? Yes, whatever. Then you do save and continue. Now, this is the most important. The required documents, which I stated in the beginning of the video, but we'll just go over it again. So if you look here, you need your birth certificate. Birth certificate translated to Arabic language. Certificate of absence from security present in Arabic should not be older than 6 months. This is basically, I said in my first video ever I made in this channel about how you need a FBI report, a police report saying that you didn't go to jail, you have no issue with the law, basically. That you're not a Ted Bundy or whatever. Your father's ID, grade statement translated for the Arabic language. This is your grades. This is a weird way of saying just your grades. Your high school certificates. Your high school certificate translated into Arabic. Medical report. So this is a typical medical report. Don't stress out too much about the medical report thing. I already went over that in the beginning of the video, but yeah, don't stress out about the medical report. Just say some medical report that a doctor says that you're fit to go overseas. It's very easy to get. And these should not be more than 6 months. Mother's ID, passport, score detection, your grades, basically. That's what's a grade statement translated for Arabic. So the grade statement translator is your grades in your report card in Arabic. And then the score detection is, the score you got. Optional, certificate of good conduct and behavior, certificate of good conduct, whatever. All the stuff you can put here if you want to. Then you attach the documents. Let's look at attached documents. Maximum attached size is 2 MB, and the only available types are. So now, let's say your PDF is more than 2 MB, 2 megabytes. What you can do is go over here, and you guys can type in Adobe PDF compressor. Okay. Adobe PDF compressor, go here. So here, then you just select file. This will, God, for protection, okay, whatever. This PDF compressor on Adobe is free, and it compresses your PDF to like, I think less than a megabyte if you really want to. So I'll just show you guys an example right now. I'm gonna just put a random document that I have, a random PDF. Okay. So over here, on this side over here, I have the translation of one of the I don't know what this is, I think it's the birth certificates. So you just drag and drop over here. And a lot of times PDFs are going to be small, but if they're not, just in case, just do low, larger size, highest quality, medium size, or you do high, the smallest size. This will completely lower the size of your PDF. If you want to do that, and it shows you how it is. So let's say I want to do this. Say I'll do low. It's compressing. A few more seconds. So, so much anticipation here. I'm like shaking. I'm just, Oh, so yeah, it's done here. Okay, whatever. Okay. So yeah, that was done. That was done, and you just press download on the top right, and then you just drag and drop it over here. Then once you're done, you go to review and continue, and that is it, guys. That is how step by step all the information you need to do this application. It looks a little bit complicated, maybe a little bit, scary. And however, it's really easy. Just look at this video, rewatch this video, rewatch the first part about the documents. That's the most important thing. Then secondly, just as you're applying, you can just watch this video, this portion of the video, and just go through all the steps. I'll have the timestamps. The timestamps are underneath the video. So if you guys ever need to, go back to something, how do I do the qualification details? How do I do the university data? Let's go back right here, the timestamps, and that's it. I hope this video was really helpful for you guys. I hope everyone applies and gets accepted, inshallah. And I'll see you guys next time. Assalamu alaikum.